Hello and welcome or welcome back. This video is slightly different to other videos that I've released previously, but it's something that I'm looking to incorporate going forward. In this video I want to show you the 5 things that I would recommend if you're an M50 user. So first up, one of the main things that you should do if you're looking to use this camera for not just photos but videos as well, and you want to have full control over all of the colours and the contrast that you use, is to install the Cine style colour profile. Now in order to do that, what you need to do is you need to go and download the EOS utility, and I believe it's EOS utility 3 that you need for this particular camera. So you want to head over to Canon's website, find that and download it, and then you want to head over to Technicolor's website, find the Cine style profile, and then you want to download that. Once you've downloaded it and you've installed EOS utility 3, you'll want to plug your camera in and load it up. So once you've plugged your camera in and you have booted up EOS utility, what you want to click is camera settings / remote shooting. Once the capture window is open, you want to click the camera icon. From there you want to click register user defined style under shooting menu. Once the new page register picture defined style opens, you want to click one of the user defined options, that's user def 1, 2 or 3. Next you want to click the open file icon, navigate and find the style profile that you downloaded, click OK, and then that's it. Eventually the screen will update and then you'll get the breakdown of it there with all of the different settings that are on it, and that's pretty much it. You can literally just unplug your camera from there, quit the utility, and you're good to go. So the next thing you want to do is you'll want to pick up a new lens. So the lens that I currently use is an 18-135 Canon EFS mount lens. So this is a standard Canon lens. This isn't one to go with the actual EOS M mount. However, I found that this was one of the slightly cheaper lenses. So it's got image stabilization, which is key if you're wanting to shoot video. Now what I will say is the stepping motor isn't the quietest one. So if you do want a quieter one and you want to really get a nice wide image, I'd go for the 10-18mm. So obviously you don't get as much of a telephoto zoom. However, you obviously get a wider lens, which is great if you are looking to do vlog style footage, because it kind of negates that APS-C style sensor. To go with the 18-135, you will want to get the EF to EOS M adapter. Now I think I've got a Victrilux one, just a cheap one that I found on Amazon, but anyone obviously will do. The own brand Canon one itself is obviously what most people would probably recommend, but if you're after a cheap option like I am, if you're shooting on a budget for now, then that's probably the option that you'll want to go for. The EOS M50 does have a built-in stereo microphone, which is great. However, it's obviously not got the dead cat on top to cancel out all of that wind noise. So what I would suggest next is getting the Rode Video Micro. The Rode Video Micro is a really great small microphone. Got the hot shoe mount, so it just sits on top. The kit comes with a dead cat and it just plugs right into the side. Relatively inexpensive. I believe it was about 40 to 50 pounds on Amazon at the time that I bought it. However, your prices may vary depending on location. And last but not least is if you're like me and you're wanting to record vlog footage with it, which is probably one of the main markets for this camera with its flip out screen, 4K, 1080p, 60 frames per second as well, you will probably be wanting to get a GorillaPod. Now the Joby GorillaPod 3K is great for this. It's got a nice quick release. In fact, let me get it. So I'm not using it right now, so unlike the other bits, here it is. So this is absolutely fantastic. Really solid construction. I personally wouldn't go for one of the cheaper ones. I had a cheaper one and it broke quite quickly. This has got a really nice head on the top, so it's got a fluid pan on it here, and obviously it's got the ball mount on top. It comes with a quick release here, so there's a little bit that goes in here that slides on and off, and obviously you kind of hold it out. So if you're using something like the 18mm lens, which is the standard that comes with this camera, and it's also the standard that comes with some of the cheaper normal EOS something D cameras, then you're able to get a nice bit of extra distance from yourself to be able to get more of a wider shot if you're doing something like a vlog. One final bonus piece is I would get an ND filter. If you're shooting outside, you want to stick to the 180 rule, and that is to have a shutter speed which is twice your frame rate. So if you're shooting at 24, you want a 50, and if you're shooting at 60 frames a second on this camera, you would be shooting at shutter speed of 125. Using the ND filter allows you to keep your ISO at a reasonable level, but also allows you to darken the image without having to drop the shutter speed so you can get that really natural motion blur. So this is an ND filter, it just screws on, you can get some which are magnetized as well. But essentially what happens, I'll see if I can do this, but see that? It just gets darker. And there you have it. Those are my 5 tips plus one bonus one for shooting with the EOS M50. All of the pieces that I have used here I'll link in the video description below. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to stay up to date, hit subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified every time I release a new video. I post new videos every Sunday and they are usually vlog type videos. However, I'm looking to incorporate more of this kind of content to kind of share what I learn as I learn it. So thanks very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.